9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Diarrhea.
Whoa.
Oh.
Holy shit.
He's not going to be in Rush Hour 3.
Did you want to turn it up a little bit or is that good?
What makes a gun
Oh my god.
a gun?
Holy crap.
Jesus.
We took our first breath with no memory.
This is Young's Evolve.
before.
Yeah.
Yet we are inexorably drawn to the light. We fight. We die.
Wait, was he an Iron Lord? Is that why he had that fur on?
Maybe.
No, it could just because he's cold.
That's true.
I'm cold.
Is that filming his
We
peak?
know that we were chosen for a reason. By something greater than ourselves.
Oh my god.
For as deep and wide
This is
as
so
humanity's rivers have run, it has now been reduced to a precious
Oh shit, that's the beginning of this.
something to
Yeah.
learn, and a place to call home.
So this is like after
Civilians.
everything went
They're
to-
showing civilians.
This is like after everything went to shit. Now they're building the
This
city.
is. I think this was before actually.
The future we will protect.
This was like as it was going to be shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
trying to
showing
build
his come up to
civilization.
where he,
Yeah.
you know, how he became
Mhm.
the nigga he is now. They're using a gun for combat.
Fires at each
Look at Shax!
Who's on
Was
the
that,
left?
was
Who's
that
on the left?
Saladin? That was Saladin.
I
Was
think,
it on the
yeah, I
left?
think that was Saladin.
Oh, okay, I couldn't tell. It's really dark.
Oh.
Oops.
I said sit down.
Oh, they're gone, man. They are gone.
See, like, this is what I wanted from Destiny, man. And they did all of this. Oh, look at our core ring just floating.
only the beginning.
This cutscene is better than all the cutscenes in one.
Oh, man.
Civilians!
And our great purpose here.
It's fucking what's her name?
Uh-oh.
But the day may
That's Holiday.
Oh, that is Holiday.
we will be
Yeah.
tested.
Oh shit.
When all we
Oh,
will
fine. So,
Fall's old. Like, holy shit.
dude, they said Saladin's like 400 years old. Because of the ghost. Like,
Oh, yeah.
They
It's
said
It's
like their
travelers.
lifespan like went up super high.
it's Traveler, yeah. Because the Traveler came.
Makes
It
sense, makes
extended
sense.
people's life.
Holy shit, dude. Well, there's the trailer we're talking about.
Oh, wait.
Though that wasn't the trailer.
That's just the
Thank you for
cinematics.
joining us, and we'll see you next time.
I'm
Exactly.
so mad, nigga. Oh my god. Come
I-
on, man.
I-
Let's
I-
go. Let's see.
That day has arrived.
What is that? What's that symbol?
I don't know.
We were talking about
It's
the
shiny.
slide setup for today. We've got a pretty cool presentation. We're like, hey, Luke, what do you want?
They're making coat hangers.
Right up on stage. Just can we put like a big ass two? Just, yeah.
I got it on my shirt, man.
Something. Yeah, giant. The reason
Did
why
someone actually sell
is
that?
the two is a
Yeah.
reminder.
Oh, that's
It's a
awesome.
reminder that Destiny 2 is going to be a new beginning for everyone. It's a convergence of veteran players like yourselves and new players into our universe.
Come on, man.
It's a chance for us to welcome
wanna see the
the game to new
gameplay.
audiences and communities, like the PC, where Destiny 2 will be available for the first time.
Yada yada yada. Let's get to something else.
That's actually pretty cool.
It is cool, but I
Yeah.
don't care about pre-order
And in
units.
that other room that you're going to go to when we're done here this morning, it's over there to play. It's got all kinds of cool stuff in it. We think it's pretty amazing. I'm sure you're going to tell us.
Yeah,
what
you've
you
been
think.
playing it at home apparently. I saw that
Yeah,
article.
I
It was
saw that.
sick.
Read about it on Reddit. To us, a sequel just represents an opportunity to start fresh. It represents a chance to welcome new players into our worlds, into the amazing Destiny community that we're all a part of. The second thing I'm going to talk about this morning is I am the last barrier between you and seeing the game.
Nigga, can you shut
It's the
up?
vision for Destiny 2.
They
Watch
get
out, watch out,
they
watch
get
out.
out of the way.
Building this game, there have been three things that are rattling around our heads. Just three.
Okay.
Those are the things that the team and I are going to be talking about this morning, sharing with you.
Come
The
on.
first one is a world that pulls you in.
Mm-hmm. You said
It's
this
about
last
having a
time.
story you can relate to. It's about having characters that you want to hang out with, characters you want to work with. It's about having
Like
enemies,
Cade
of course,
and no one else.
you want to face. It's about the way we build our environments at Bungie. We want to create experiences that make you seek what's around every corner. That's the first part. The second thing is we want to build amazing things to do. This is amazing things to do for everyone, no matter your mood. If you're a solo player, in Destiny 2 today, we're going to talk about how we're changing the way exploring the world works. If you're a competitive player, I'm sure there's
Ships,
people who enjoy
sandbox
I
updates.
saw Triple Wreck on a flight.
Please.
Big old sandbox
If you're a
update.
competitive player, we've rethought the Crucible from
Nigga.
first principles. We're moving all activities in PvP to be 4v4. We've rebuilt the sandbox
4v4,
in a bunch of
nice.
ways for smaller team formats.
Thank you.
We've done this because we want to create a sense of mastery.
And please
in order to
let-
master anything, you need to understand it. And that understandability comes from a whole bunch
I
of
just
stuff.
want the
that you're
balancing
gonna
of weapons to be
later.
different in PvP than PvE.
The
That'd be
third part
nice.
here is cooperative. Everyone knows I like the cooperative part of Destiny. And in Destiny 2, we have a ton of new public events, we have brand new strikes, and of course, there's a brand new raid. And we're going to show it right now.
No, you're not.
I just say, exactly.
I'm not
He's not
stupid,
gonna
bitch.
do that.
I'm not stupid.
I talk about the raid,
I know
but
things.
It leads me to my third point this morning, which is about there's always someone to play with. This is a big one for us.
Okay. More
The raids in
matchmaking.
Destiny 1 couldn't be experienced by everyone. 50% of people who we show
Offline?
a look at
No, it's
organized
not.
into fire teams and completed a raid.
Matchmaking for
This is amazing. I think this is almost a miracle. Because whether you did it through your friends list or the communities that you formed, or used out-of-game applications to build fire teams and take on these incredible challenges, or, as I know, pulled a network cable from Crota. You know, that's like a year one deep cut.
You did it.
Shows that. But that means tons of players, 50%, never had the opportunity to experience Destiny's most unique content. And that miracle that I talked about, the half of you who've played, that's not good enough for Destiny 2. So this morning, we're going to talk about how Trials, the Nightfall, and the Raids will finally be
Trials doing
available
that.
to all players. Destiny 2's vision.
He's going off for something we already saw. Yeah!
Please clap.
Yeah, the same poster. Woo!
Destiny 2's vision boils down to this really simple statement. It's a world I want to be in. When I go there, there's always amazing things for me to do. And if I want, there's always someone for me to play with.
Coming to you,
On
PSVR.
behalf of Bungie and our partners at Activision, thank you so much to the people in the audience who made the trip. Thank you so much to the people out in the chat.
Thank
Sammy,
you.
Senpai, or
There's the
whatever
people out on the
these
giant.
days.
And the child.
I don't know, I'm too old for that. And to everyone else who spent any time in our worlds, thank you.
Over
The wait is
2,000
over.
hours, nigga. You better
This
prove
is
it. to me.
Destiny 2, and this is Homecoming.
Oh, here we go.
It's your boy Cade.
There he is.
Oh man,
nice
this is.
tower. It's clean.
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people.
Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
Oh, you're a fucking robot.
What have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense system.
Hi, name's
And
Jeff.
comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall.
This is more than just a gameplay reveal. They should have just did Destiny 2 reveal, to be honest.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What do the set feeds tell us?
Uh-oh, here they come. Crashing in.
Nothing.
That's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not good.
Cabal. Scary.
Oh, nigga.
They are coming to kill us.
Oh,
They
shit.
want us
Oh,
dead.
nigga.
Everyone with me, now!
We
Oh! Look at that! Look at Zavala!
Oh,
my
oh
God.
man. Oops.
She just
just
bam!
She just blinked with him.
Oh man. See, y'all wondering why we going off. You don't see stuff like this in Destiny. You just
Nope,
don't.
You don't.
Look at that.
This is something that is completely
This
new.
is what we should have had. Oh Lord!
You can
Look
blame
at the
Activision
ships,
for that.
nigga. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
They ain't playing.
They're not playing. Look at the freaking thrusters on that thing.
They didn't like
Oh,
the
that's
Oh.
not good.
What is that?
I think that's.
Oh,
gonna,
that's the thing. I think that's the thing that's gonna put the shield around the
yeah.
Traveler.
Oh jeez.
And that's the whole reason why they even went to the Dreadnought, is because they were trying to figure out a way.
I wasn't expecting that so soon.
Is that a submachine gun?
Darius already said they're probably gonna have
my
those.
goodness.
Oh man! Jesus Christ!
They're fighting. They're in the tower right now.
Look at the.
Look at that.
Oh, that's not good.
Man.
They're launching. They're launching legionaries at the tower.
Look at the.
Well, Rip Tower. Where's the purple ball?
Save the purple ball.
Oh, look, it's Zavala.
Look at the.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
pulse rifle.
Wait! He just.
What?
Does he have a pulse and an auto rifle? Because he was just using an auto rifle before, or did that change mid-shot?
No, he switched weapons.
Look at his.
So he's got two
weapons.
primaries.
He's got three. He's got three abilities, by the way.
Look at the shield!
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Captain America!
What is
Look at the
that?
staff! That's a staff! The concept art was right!
Oh my goodness.
That was his grenade.
That was his grenade. Yeah.
Oh!
God!
Nigga, what?
Where did he pull that shit
Oh
out?
my
of?
goodness, look at this!
Oh.
That's a super.
Oh, it is. It is a
Nigga.
super.
The sword's a super.
Why is the Warlock Sun Singer class like the best one?
The last of the shuttles is away. But the speaker, he never made it.
Uh oh.
Oh no.
They literally are showing us like one of the first quests.
Why is the sweeper bot still
Because
fucking
they don't care. They don't do shit. That,
That's so
that door was
stupid.
closed, by the way. Oops. There's Lycora.
Oh my god.
You will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me.
Damn.
Oh shit.
She just jumped on the.
She's still on it.
This is crazy, man. Like, this is so much more than Destiny now.
And this isn't even done. This isn't done
This
yet.
game comes out in like months.
4 months. Incendior.
So you
Let's
have
get
two
fired.
primes. Wait a minute.
We're going
What
through
the
this door. We're going through this door. Finally.
Woo! Shops!
Why come we couldn't go through that before?
What is that?
What is that thing?
That's the weapon! That's the weapon that was in the database! And they didn't release it, Destiny 1! That's the dubious falling, nigga! Oh my goodness!
This isn't the multiplayer map, is it?
Yeah, the Bannerfall is in the tower.
Yeah, I didn't think it was right there.
Are we there? I can't tell. I don't think so.
What was that ability he just did?
It said healing lift.
Like I said, he's got 3, so there's something new.
I guess
So he has
I'm
two
thinking-
primaries, and one of them is a.
Oh my goodness!
Amanda looking fine. Come on, baby, you gotta live for me.
Don't kill Holiday.
She better not.
They kill Holiday in the cinematic.
Don't kill Holiday.
I'd be pissed.
They killed Marisov in a cinematic.
That's different. This is a trailer. Actually, no, this is a cinematic. You're right. It could happen.
Don't do it.
I don't think they're gonna do it. Oh, don't do it. My goodness. What is she doing?
Alright, Guardian. Time to kick them where it hurts.
She dropped us off? Wait, what is that thing? Holy
Yo.
shit!
It's a minigun!
Soros, nigga. What the hell?
Yes, Soros, yeah.
Wait, he ain't. Wait, how? Well, hold on a second. You were just holding it like this, and then you change it like that, and then what?
Can
We talked
Oh, yeah,
about how
he's got- I think he's got different
primary.
guns.
It's a primary weapon with void.
That's
I
what I
think
said.
he's
They
switching
have
guns, by the
two
way.
primaries. There's two primaries.
I
One
think-
that's regular and one that's
I think the
rocket launcher, nigga. They not say
There
that.
it is,
The
there it
grenade
is.
launcher. The grenade launcher.
Yeah,
what the
that's
fuck?
more of a that's a better name for it. But
Did
yeah,
not say that.
it's exactly what you said.
Grenade launcher.
What's your status? I'm low on ammo. All flaming fish. Kept burning out. Taking it from a chorus.
And this does look better than.
Oh my god, it looks so much better. I hope it. I can't. I mean, it doesn't look well in this trailer. But I hope it's running at 60. like
Yeah,
full 60.
I hope it is. Look at the
scions,
scions, man.
oh my god.
These fucking scions. So annoying. Where are the flares? Bring out the flares.
Empower. Oh, so it's like
And-
Soldier 76's.
Yes, dude, this is dope. And I can guarantee you that other people that stand in it
Are
get
gonna
that
get-
same
yep.
effect. They're adding more to these classes, man.
Can you imagine?
Brawn!
Can you
The
imagine the
unbent
raids?
brave.
The unbent brave.
Abilities.
The unbacked barrel.
Oh, we got Angel of Light on.
So they are going to keep some things.
Yeah, I think.
I'm happy about that. They wanted them to make sure it was still Destiny.
God's just destroying them.
He's doing this
And
by
I
himself.
also
by the
think
way.
because this is earlier in the game, we just have these classes for
like the
now.
health
Maybe
bar.
I don't know.
Oh god. Sword fight!
Yes, man.
Yeah, it could go away. We don't know that yet.
Why is this so dope?
Oh!
Wow,
Destroyed
out
him.
the sword.
Get him out of here.
Oh,
3 orbs of light.
So much better.
come on,
This is so
man.
much better than 2. Or better than 1.
Better than 2. This is 3.
This is better than itself.
What the? Okay.
The shield generator should be straight ahead.
Did he just like avoid
Is that
fall
like
damage?
a ground pound?
Nah, I think
Not like a
it was
ground
like a,
pound.
it was like a
but
safety
God, it
thing
actually-
to make sure he hits
it's
the
actually-
ground.
to like stop your momentum.
It's
Yeah.
actually quiet.
What's going on? It better not be Gary.
Gary!
He speaks. The nigga speaks.
Look at this man's face.
That's another thing I wanted. I wanted these niggas to speak. The enemies need to speak.
They do need to speak, and now they speak.
Only one that really spoke was Oryx toward the end.
I've destroyed an entire world!
Exactly.
If the,
I love you.
if the giant running 2 isn't enough of a clue, spoilers, we lose. Despite the awesomeness of the Dawnblade we just looked at, we're defeated
Dawnblade.
in our backyard. Earth's last safe city is safe no more. Destiny 2 is a game that opens with loss. In one fell swoop, players will lose their powers, they'll lose their home, maybe the saddest of all, they will lose their vaults.
I thought he was gonna say something like an out, like your allies. I was like, please don't die. Please don't make anyone else die.
And it's all taken by Dominus Gaul, the leader of the Red Legion,
Dominus
who
Gary.
just got introduced to at the end. Gaul, or Gary, as he's sometimes referred to,
Gary!
Gaul is here for a simple reason. He's been raised since he was just like a little turtle, just a little guy.
Turtle.
To believe that he and the Red Legion should have been chosen to receive the Traveler's power.
Oh.
Gaul believes in a better class of Guardian. He's here because he believes the Traveler, in choosing us, made the wrong choice.
That's
Wow.
that's why they got the net shit around it.
Gaul intends to show the Traveler the error of his ways. Humanity, us, we're just in the way. The game opens with loss. It becomes a game about recovery. Recover your powers. Become strong again. Reclaim your connection to the Traveler. Find powerful new gear, weapons, armor. Recover the Vanguard. Those 3 characters we just saw. Zavala, Cade, and Ikora. They're all dealing with this loss just like we are, and in different ways.
I'm sorry.
Zavala, the leader of this whole thing, is having an existential crisis.
What are you
He's
chasing?
wondering things like, without the light, are we even Guardians? Although it's like, it's Zavala's voice, not mine, so it's way more awesome. It's way better. Ikora's angry. The warlocks who value so much of their connection to the traveler and knowledge, one of those two things has been taken away. So in her rage, she's fled. I have to find her. And then Cade, sort of plucky hunter leader, Cade goes off and does the least expected thing of all. He goes off and tries to be a hero. And what happens next is pretty expected, because it goes totally sideways. Let's take a closer look at the game scenario.
You better not fucking kill Cade.
I know, right? Nah, I think they're letting Cade finally go off and do what the fuck he wants.
Hey, you two, give me a sec. Well, let's do the hero thing in the plaza. Me? I've got a date with whoever's behind this. It'll be a short date.
Oops, damn.
Destiny 2 tells a brand new story. What happens when a world full of superheroes loses their powers, their history, and a home?
Since Destiny 1 release, there's been no foe that they can stand before and not tip over. Whether it's Crota, Oryx, spider monsters, whatever. But in the opening of Destiny 2, players realize there is in fact
Look at that
a foe
gear.
that has the power to not only take everything you
What the hell
own,
are they doing?
to take your
The
power.
fucking travel looks like a basketball. What the hell is that? What is that?
Is that the sun?
Dominus Gaul is a Cabal warlord who has brought with him the Red Legion and has come to our system to take the Traveler's powers, the light, take it for himself. Gaul's
The
jealous.
sword man.
He wants to have the light. He wants to be chosen. Gaul is a different.
Saturn.
He's not a psychopath who just wants to race humanity off the
Nigga,
face of
what?
the earth.
Is that Mercury?
Something that
Oh, that might be what it is.
because of everything he's been through.
Yeah, that's
Oh shit, the lighthouse is gone.
Yeah, this guy kind of has his stuff together. He's more like Alan Rickman's character from Die Hard. Minus all the Britishness.
The Protector itself, the Traveler, is put in a cage, and in an instant, all Guardians lose their lives. Unexpected and irreversible. You can no longer go back to the tower. You can no longer even walk. All you can do is stumble.
Nobody expected that light could be taken away once it was given.
The city has been lost, and the Vanguard's been cast out, and you are the hero of this story. Whether you're a Titan, a Warlock, or Hunter, you have to go out and get your
Man,
powers
what
back.
the hell is that?
Well, that just kind of proves that there's still only
Look
three
at that armor!
There's still only 3 classes, so that we know that now. That's fine though. I don't care.
Look at that submachine gun.
What was that?
Oh, it was a damn
I hope
science
the gun.
gun.
I hope the gunplay still feels as good as
Whether
it
you're
did in
playing
Destiny or better.
Today, or it's going to be your first foray into the franchise, Destiny 2 is a new adventure for everyone.
It's a fresh start.
For some reason, the shooting kind of reminds me of like Andromeda, or not Andromeda, just Mass Effect in general.
There's more cinematics than we've ever had before. I think.
Yeah, it better be.
Exactly. Especially after what happened with the first one.
There's quests, there's adventures, there's gonna be people talking to you.
Let's bring them home, you and I.
Is that Hawthorne?
New worlds to explore.
That could be it.
We've got cooperative strikes for 3
That was a
players.
vehicle. That was a vehicle.
Strikes and a brand new raid.
In Destiny 2, we built you all new weapons, all new armor.
What the hell was that shit?
We also redesigned the weapon slots. So we're gonna have a kinetic weapon, an energy weapon, and then a power weapon.
Oh, okay. That's why we do that stuff.
And grenade launcher. In that energy slot, in a kinetic slot, you can have the same weapons.
Ooh, Vex.
The new weapon plan was designed to
Good
provide
shit.
players with more freedom.
It's like
What was that gun?
I don't know, like a portal gun. Ooh. Oh man.
Each character has these new supers, and they're really changing the way it feels to play the game. We have the dog blade.
That's like the best one. I don't even care about the other
That's your
ones.
super.
And I'm a
You
Titan.
got your sword, and you're flying over everyone, and you can just rain down fire, phoenix, projectiles that just decimate people.
Just
You have the
infiltrator.
Sentinel. The Sentinel is a Titan, and he is able to summon
Captain
shield
America.
that he can just knock his opponents out with. We can throw his shield.
Nigga.
Woo! Oh man. That's crazy.
Nigga, come on.
Arc Strider. They summon this mystical staff and wield it like a crazy acrobat, cracking enemies.
That's awesome. It's like a better version of the Blade Dancer.
The idea of losing your home and being cast out and the lengths that you go to get it back, it's all tied together to be something that's really meaningful. Sense of starting as an underdog.
What the hell is
Was
that?
that an ice wall?
Does it look like? Oh, oh no!
You could enjoy a sweet first-person shooter in a future world with giant awesome aliens to fight and gear to
I haven't
chase
seen a sparrow at all this
That
entire
was
time.
the gun.
Come get invested in this world and in this story.
That was the gun, man.
Okay, what's next? Steve Cotton.
It's bold move, Cotton.
Wow. All right. Are you guys ready to check these
What
worlds
is this
out?
symbol?
I don't
You're gonna
know.
applause after every sentence. I'm gonna be up here for a while. This is what we get to do. We get to build worlds. When we make Destiny, we get to build worlds that pull you in, and you get to visit again and again.
Okay,
And then
well there's a
we
ship.
can fill those worlds with action, like what you saw in Homecoming. I have 2 kids, and just like you guys, they play Destiny a lot. I can tell, especially the guy with the Titan armor on. And my oldest plays a lot like I do. He's a solo player. He loves the campaign. He loves story missions. He patrols the wild as a lone wolf. And he loves it. I said that a few times. My youngest likes to compete. He's always in the Crucible. You guys know the feeling. He's also in a clan that he raids with. I'm not going to tell you how old he is, because he's already better than me. And he reminds me about it all the time. Hey, Dad, look what I got today. Check me out. You guys know what it's like, right? And I'm like, I gotta go into work the next day and deal with another child in my life, Luke Smith. And he's like, guess what I got last night? Check me out. That's my best Luke Smith impression. The point is, there's a lot to do in Destiny. And it's this variety that can appeal to all of us, right? In any type of mood that we're in. And now we've added more. Destiny 2, there's more to do than any game we've ever made at Bungie. So we're going to start with what's coming back.
Okay.
You start with a brand new story. The Red War campaign. It's going to send you across the solar system and back to all new places.
Actually look like No Man's Sky, to be honest. With all the vibrant colors.
On your journey, you're going to experience new missions and more cinematics than we've ever had in a Destiny game. You just saw part of the first mission, Homecoming. And today, we're going to get the controller in your guys'
That was all
hands.
one
You're
mission.
gonna get to play it for yourselves.
That wasn't even the whole mission.
Exactly.
Son of a bitches.
Sounds a bitch.
Strikes are back.
Okay.
The cooperative
Important.
missions you guys can play with your friends, if you have them, or Guardians you haven't met yet in matchmaking.
That's not Atheon, is it?
No.
We've got
No.
a new strike. It's called the Inverted Spire. And you guys are going to get to play that today, too.
Alright, that's cool, but we're not there, so we don't care that
But
much.
there will be people there that are recording
It's
it.
gonna take you to one of
We
the
can
new
see it
world
later.
places, through Red Legion territory and into a Vex stronghold, where you're gonna fight
Well, the
the
Vex are
stage
still
boss.
around.
It's pretty sweet.
They've always been around.
And then there's the Crucible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. PvP players, thanks. A competitive multiplayer, the place that brings you into combat with the most dreaded opponents in the world.
And again,
of
the
Destiny.
Hunter gets the worst of the
Yes.
fucking gear out of all of them.
Like Luke said, we've made some big changes to the Crucible in Destiny 2. We're building it for PvP players. It's now 4v4 across all the game modes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice suit.
The new HUD, it's got information about your opponents, like whether they have their super ready, whether they picked up power ammo. All towards the
Nice.
same goal. To make it an experience it's easy to get into, but it's hard to master.
Alright.
Yeah.
Good.
So we got new maps,
Sorry,
we got
change
new
the
modes,
context.
and we believe this is the best PvP offering that Destiny has ever seen. Today we're introducing one of the brand new modes. It's called Countdown. The first ever attack defend mode in Destiny.
Ooh.
Internally, we've had some pretty intense play tests. And today, you guys are going to get to play that too. So,
Fuck you!
Yeah, fuck your father!
Care what they
take a
can
look
do.
around.
What can I do?
because these are your teammates. And your opponents. That's right. Of course. Any day. Of course, we have a brand new raid.
Oh, man. The skull's like,
See
ah!
you later.
Way
The
later.
pinnacle activity, the biggest
3
challenge
years
the
from
Guardian
now.
can face. Anyone that's ever completed one of these knows they're mysteries for you guys to solve together on your own. We're gonna leave that to a later day.
Understandable.
Then there's another area that
I don't
we've
wanna see
made
it.
really big improvements to. We're really excited about.
Patrol.
Exploring the worlds.
Yeah.
That looks like a Widow's Court to
Yeah.
me, nigga.
It does. I think it is.
Can you go
Really
literally anywhere
cool
on the
stuff. So
world?
for many players, exploring the world is its own reward. Patrols were an invitation to touch down on a landing zone, gain favor with the
I
champions
just
of
touched
humanity.
down on a pussy, nigga.
But in Destiny 2,
Hamish
we
milk.
made
Hamish
the
milk.
so much better than just doing patrols. There's so much more to do as you explore.
Like,
Now, you can launch all of the new activities in the world without going to orbit.
Thank you. That makes things so much easier.
Yeah. It's my favorite place to go in Destiny. There's still patrols, ambient encounters, materials and chests for you to find, public events that now have heroic objectives. But now, they're adventures.
What?
Treasure maps for you to follow.
Ooh.
Lost sectors for you to discover.
That's what that
Just
is.
choose a landing zone, and the rest is up to you.
Hmm.
You're gonna meet new characters in the
I
world.
gotta see this.
They have their own story to tell. They're gonna send
There
you
he
all those
is.
side missions, adventures.
They got no land.
The adventures are filled with new mechanics, new encounters. They're gonna take you to new places.
Is that who's the
And
one
each
that
have their
had
own
Merlin
rewards
Beyond?
that's gonna make your guardian
Is
stronger.
that the law behind it?
These same characters are also gonna mark your map with mysterious locations to discover.
This is like
These are
a
called lost
I know, it's like
It's open
When you
world.
descend into these dungeons,
It's reminding me of, like,
It's open
Dungeons!
world.
It's reminding me of, like, Tomb
It's
Raider and
open
Horizon.
world. It's marking things on the map that you gotta go do. This is open world.
This bitch said dungeons.
It's dungeons.
All of this
How many planets
is
we
gonna
got,
be
though?
easier
That's
to
the question.
find in Destiny 2 because of the new map to guide your way.
Oh, man!
You can choose to play the way that you want. You can search for lost sectors, complete adventures, rally to public events. They now show up marked on your map where and when they're going to happen.
Awesome. Reminds me of Defiance. Like, you know, when things that happen on the map and you go...
This is
down
like
the
public
route.
events,
Are the foundation
but you
of
know when
Destiny
it's
2.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
And we're going to take you to all new places to do them.
What the fuck
Fucking
is
Nessus!
Nessus?
That's just
4
Titan.
brand
Whoa.
new worlds.
So onto Earth, actually.
Worlds
It's
filled with
10.
mystery, adventures, and new characters to meet. But the team
Titan
can
is
show
a
you these
moon
worlds better
of
than I
Saturn.
can.
Io is a
So
moon
let's
of
check
Jupiter.
out
I don't know
the new
what
worlds
Nessus is.
of Destiny 2.
I can tell from looking it up. What's next to it? Oh, man. There's the moon?
So will we go to the other places too, or are they like?
We
'Cause
said
I thought I saw them go to Venus in the.
I think we will.
Cause see, that looks like Venus.
New planets.
It's
with
not though, because Venus had
incredible
more like a
spaces
bluer
and
tint to it.
secrets hidden. Now we have stuff tucked around every corner, under every locked door. There's something there for you to find.
The map is a huge part of this new experience for Destiny. Now you can actually go directly from one planet to another planet without going to orbit first. You can just open the director, pick your new destination. and
Holy
go straight
shit.
there.
I like how they kept the design of the
Look
director.
at that shit!
Oh, what? I want that!
I want that!
Your gun and the enemy's face. Everything you're doing in this destination is about getting more powerful, and it's about getting the band back together. The Vanguard have been scattered, and as a player, it's your job to go out to these mysterious destinations and gather them back together. And everywhere you go, it's about growing more powerful and learning how to go back and take back your home from gone.
Jesus Christ, that gun.
Can't do this to me. You just give me the beta.
Oh, there's the
beta
sparrows.
rolls.
Obviously, I haven't seen this
This is
entire
the
time.
sparrow.
To go to is the European Dead Zone. This is an incredible place.
There's the European Dead
The
Zone.
largest destination
That's
we've ever
Earth.
built.
Yeah.
Easily, maybe by a factor of 2.
That was supposed to be part of Destiny 1.
Where we built a
Nigga, settlements.
Where they decide to, plant a flag.
This is like streaming the things I loved about Defiance to me. Which Defiance, like, in the end, wasn't really a good game, but like, it had a lot of good stuff.
Titan. It's a moon of Saturn.
If the light can find its way back to you, then perhaps there is hope for us all.
That's where Zavala chooses to go to heal his wounds and to recover
there you go.
from the assault and the defeat that
We
he
get the light back.
So the,
It's this incredible methane ocean with 48
dude, so
waves.
each of these places is like
He's holding the sniper.
The ocean.
each of these places I think
It's like a
different.
Vanguard.
Yeah.
There's literally no landmass on Titan.
It looks like the ocean.
That's crazy.
Holy shit, what the hell?
Cade is on a planetoid called Nessus. It has been totally occupied by the Vex. They have transformed it almost entirely into their machine world.
It has its own native vegetation.
It's beautiful.
Oh my God, it's No Man's Sky.
It's based off of this word I will mispronounce called Takui, just like these Brazilian plateaus. And then we go to
Like Sean Murray comes out here. We helped work on Destiny 2.
Get out.
Io is the last place in our solar system that the Traveler touched before the collapse happened.
And you can imagine that a place where the Traveler once appeared has a bunch of mythology and lore and mystery surrounding it.
It's a very sacred place to Guardians, and particularly Warlocks, and particularly Ikora.
This is where I return.
What is that haircut? He still got the juice box.
What? Was that a hive?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I need more information on performance. That's what I need. I think we might get it afterwards. I don't know if we'll get it now.
All the best stories
Yeah.
in my personal gaming history have involved other people.
Other than
From
that, though.
bonding with my
Yeah.
own brothers to
We're not-
leading
we're
my own
good.
guilds and running tournaments for the different games I've loved. Growing up, becoming a part of these communities were some of the first times I ever felt like what it was to
That's a real
belong.
nice dive job you're doing on here.
And I'm
Yeah.
incredibly grateful for the friendships that have come from playing those games and the impact that they've had on me.
Crossplay?
Over time, I've come to
She's the
understand
social
just
lead.
why games are so important. Games are the best medium for bringing different people together.
Okay. Yeah, whoop-de-doo. Tell me what that means.
Let's play.
Now at Bungie, I'm surrounded by so many different people who have very
Destiny logos
similar
on the
stories.
laptops.
And it's an absolute privilege to be part of a studio who cares deeply about bringing people together and building communities in the games that we create. The last 3 years has been an amazing experience watching Destiny launch and
Alfredo.
seeing
Oh, yeah, it's him.
You guys have worked together to solve the challenges that we've thrown at you.
Rooster Teeth.
You've teamed up to help each other learn how to play the ins and outs of this game. And you've gone above
I don't even know who that is, but
and
that's hilarious.
beyond. It's the
Hey,
game itself
math
to
team.
better the lives of others. You have helped us build a world that has brought people together.
That was Dado by
And we are
Randall.
so proud of the amount of respect and love that is defined.
Oh, I thought when it was blurred out, that
So
guy
many
looked like
lives
Nico.
have been changed by you, and they will continue
Ooh.
to be changed.
Nice fan on it.
That's nice.
We know we have to continue to support this, and today I'm happy to say that in Destiny 2, clans are coming into the game.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that was another thing.
That
That,
makes sense. It's good.
so what does that mean? Tell me what that
For those of you
means.
who are unfamiliar with clans, they're optional teams that you can join, making it easier to play with other people.
Yeah.
For me, playing
Just
with
before,
my
it was just
clan
like
is
a
important to
name
my
that you put
Destiny
on the
experience,
website,
but
and then
up
it showed up
until
in the
now,
game. That was it.
coordinating with my clan had to happen outside of the game.
Mm-hmm.
With Destiny 2, we're bringing official clan support into the game.
It's official.
We want it to be easier. We want it to be easier for you to manage and grow your clan. So we're adding in-game rosters.
Nigga.
We're adding
In-game
tools
roster.
you need to build your fire teams
Mm-hmm.
and custom banners for you to help shape your shared identities.
Let's go.
Come on, man. Keep it up.
On top of that, we're adding a reward system that is shared by every member of your clan.
That's cool.
So whether you're the type of player who raids every week,
Oh, that's an
or
angle.
you only have the time to
It's
jump
engram
into
flag?
matches on the weekend, your contribution will help everyone in the
What's
clan
that symbol?
get rewards.
That looks like the light symbol from the Ferric light or whatever.
Now, we realize that joining a clan is not for everyone, and that's okay. But this is why I'm super excited to say that clans are going to matter to you, even if you never join one.
Okay.
In Destiny, we had co-op activities that were designed to inspire friendship.
Make the party size
Activities
bigger.
like the Nightfall, raids, trials. We deliberately kept them exclusive to dedicated groups of people because we believe that challenge is what fuels the memories between you and your lifelong friends. And we didn't think that matchmaking was a great solution because of just how toxic gaming communities can get when you throw strangers temporarily into these challenging experiences.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes
And
niggas be
while
like,
we
you ain't got
think
gal on, get the fuck
that
out.
playing with a group of people that you know and trust is the best way to experience the game, we made it inaccessible for some players to experience our endgame content. So we had an idea. We have these clans who are our best examples of communities with positive culture. And we have so many players who are looking to play challenging content in this welcoming environment. What if we put those two together? We're trying something new in Destiny 2, and we'd like to introduce you to guided games. Now, at a high level, guided games is a system where clans and solo players can meet to play challenging activities. And as a solo player, you can use guided games to pick a clan you want to be paired with for a session of the raid, a session of trials, or the Nightfall
Oh, that's
Strike.
interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Forget crushing news one grenade at a time.
And the most important thing about this is that you get to see which clans are currently hosting, and you're able to read just a little bit about them so you know who they're looking for at that moment.
Every rose has Hawthorne.
You get to see how they present themselves.
That's hilarious.
You get a little sense of what type of players are part of that clan. And for players who are in an active clan, you know that building a full fire team of 6 to run the raid can still be a frustrating experience. And if you're a scheduler like me, then you're motivated to play with a consistent group of people. But you probably have to deal with the experience of someone bailing at the last minute, and then you're scrambling to find a substitute, and you're just trying to keep the group together. With guided games, you'll be able to open up
guy in
your
the middle
party
looks like
to new
Graviton
players
4.
who are looking for a group to play with you.
That's nuts.
Okay, so
So
you
if niggas bail out mid-raid, you can just open it up and like
be like, hey, we're looking for one of the guys, so we're missing someone.
Clans are now the foundation of the community that leads every player to all the most challenging content. And while we're really happy to say that everyone's going to have a chance to experience everything that Destiny 2 has to offer, we're really more excited about who you're going to meet and how you're going to play together.
All right.
We know there is a community for everyone, and we hope that in Destiny 2, we can help you find one where you belong.
I want that shit, man.
Destiny 2 really tries to say, you belong.
You can play by yourself, and that's awesome. But playing with someone else and tackling a challenge together, that's when we believe Destiny is really at its best.
What was that?
We've heard loud and clear from a lot of our players over the last couple of years that they really wanted to play endgame activities like raid and nightfall strikes that require a group.
It's like the
but
new
they
Titan
just couldn't
squad.
get enough players online at the same time.
Our big challenge is like, how do you take the ease of matchmaking and how do you take the magic of community building and help people
That damn
find people
tank,
that
nigga.
love
Oh
great
my
content?
goodness.
It looks like the tank from
We're adding two new
Fall of
systems to
Cybertron.
Destiny 2 that are pretty critical. Clans and guided
They got the
games.
same kind of
Clans have
style.
always been a part of Destiny.
Look at that. Look at Orbit,
Clans are
nigga.
final in the Destiny 2 game.
Clans and Destiny 2 are groups that you can join to play the game together.
When you're looking for the clans, kind of
Helmet.
Secret of Auto,
get to see
That
their
was
day.
New Monarchy too.
You get to see the awesome clan banner there, and you kind of get a sense of who they are before you say, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go play with these guys.
Plans are going to have progression, rewards, and they're also going to be guides for the guided games experience.
Guided games is a way to allow solo players to seek out clans, to find people who are already hosting a game.
Oh my god.
More players.
It's so good!
So imagine you had 5 people who want to play Raids, but they're missing a 6th person. Then you have a solo player who's never played Raids before, and they're like, I just want to see what this is like. Well, match a group and a solo player together.
Guided games are our way of making sure everyone who loves Destiny can play every piece of content we build.
Oh, I think they're also.
Doesn't require any commitment.
Sounds like
that really great
it's
experience.
kind of like they're hinting at the fact that you won't need like new DLCs to play the game, essentially.
Destiny, through clans and guided games, is going to help people fill out their friends list, so they're always going to have people to play with.
Unless this means all expansions are going to be free.
That'd be
What we're trying
better.
to do in Destiny 2 is weave this sense of community throughout the entire game. When you get to the farm, you meet this character, Hawthorne, who doesn't live in the city anymore, but she went out into the wilderness and created a community of her own. So we use the storytelling.
Oh my goodness, are you serious? That
It's fucking soccer.
Done. I'm buying immediately.
We really try
Ew.
to nurture from the ground up what it means to be an experience that you want to share with your friends. And not only your friends, but the potential friends that you could have.
I've never had a game that feels like home before, but Destiny just feels like home.
There are no words to explain how much I love this community.
People have found a new place to call home and new people to call family.
Destiny 2 is really ramping up everything in every regard. I mean, it really is
Helmet
about
kinda look like
the
the
breadth
Taika
of experience that you can have.
It did, yeah.
Whether you're in matchmade
Well,
activities
fucking
like
hunter.
PvP and strikes, whether you
Oh my goodness, what is that?
it's a game that's best enjoyed.
A freaking
Still got
stove.
the throwing knife.
I'm happy about that.
What is
It's
that
cover.
shield?
It's mobile cover.
This man's sword.
Holy goodness.
I done had it up to here.
Project Noseworthy.
Noseworthy.
That's great.
As you just saw, Destiny is a series that brings people together. It's allowed me to reconnect with an old friend from junior high, someone I hadn't heard from in almost 20 years. I was sitting at the Sony E3 press conference a couple years ago,
I'm sure it's Vice.
Destiny the Taken King was just revealed on stage, and my phone starts buzzing, and I look down and it's a message from this friend, and he's like, "Dude, do you know anything about this Destiny game?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know a little bit about this Destiny game." And since then, we've played the game together for dozens of hours. We've introduced our families in real life, and we've got the opportunity to laugh again, just like we did when we were kids playing Super Nintendo in his parents' basement.
Well, probably enough Destiny 2 is
Also
coming to
gives
Super
me the
Nintendo.
We talk on the phone.
Coming to the Wii U.
I've been like,
Instead of talking about our jobs or talking about our parents, we're talking about Destiny. We're talking about our Guardians trials, where we've been in the world, the crazy loot we found,
coming to Commodore
his story
64.
about how he got Gallimard, the dudes he's been crushing in the Crucible. And every week, he asks me about Destiny 2, and every week, I deny him. Until today. With Destiny 2's clans and guided games,
Alright, what are you talking about?
we aim to bring together millions of more people just like that. To reconnect with old friends and to meet new ones that you'll never forget. That's the promise of this game. To us, Destiny is more than just a game though. It's a world where you can lose yourself for 10 minutes or for 1,000 hours. Where you can explore the world at your own pace, or take on some of the most competitive challenges available in video games today. Where you can play solo, like I do most of the time, or with an old friend, a family member, or with someone you just met. This is Destiny 2. Destiny is a world I want to be a part of, where there are amazing activities to do every week, and there's always someone to play with. On behalf of Bungie and Activision, I want to take this opportunity to thank
this incredible community that inspires us to work tirelessly to make this game a worthy sequel to the original. Before I pass on the baton to Eric Hirschberg at Activision, who's going to close out the show, here is the official gameplay trailer for Destiny 2.
Oh, that's nice.
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Cora, what have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the Skyline defense system.
Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark. Battle stations!
Its eyes.
Everyone with me, now!
That's so cool. That's so cool.
Bunko.
Activation.
This enemy has taken our home. And now, they threaten our very existence. But if we attack together, we can take back
Damn
our
helmet.
home, or we die trying.
Nigga, that look like Thorn! Look at an updated version of Thorn.
We haven't even talked about exotics yet.
You probably done seen a couple of them in this, but we don't even know it.
It's true.
Look at that shotgun! Oh, man!
Oh my goodness. That one time you showed the, that's crazy.
Still technically a blade dancer.
Exactly. It's a staff dancer.
Am I right? Am I right or am I right?
You can say that.
That's the fucking suck.
Clean.
Was that awesome or what? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? No one doesn't like Nathan Fillion, no bother. As awesome as that trailer was, I can tell you, because I've been playing the game a ton,
Shut up.
it is even better than it looks. I could not be prouder or more thankful to our partners at Bungie. They had a big vision for this game to make Destiny 2 a sequel-worthy successor to what they started with Destiny. And they've also really listened to all of you, to our community. And I think they've made all the right moves to make Destiny 2 just awesome. So let's hear it for Luke and
Then it better be
Steve
60
and Eddie and
FPS.
Mark.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just because it might be, and these trailers and stuff they're showing just aren't.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like it.
And let's also hear for the entire Bungie team that they're representing back home, who are just killing themselves to make this thing awesome for you guys. Amazing work. Now, you know, long before I was a partner of Bungie's, I was a fan of Bungie's and their games, and it's just been an honor and a pleasure to call them our partners and to help them bring this vision to life. And for all of you who are here in person, in just a few minutes, you're going to be the first people in the world to put your hands on the controllers and get your hands on Destiny 2. You are going to play the first campaign mission that you saw at the beginning of the stream. You're going
Which
to
I
get
have a
to team
feeling
up
will not
with
actually
one
be in the
another and
game.
experience a brand new strike. And you're going to get to battle it out in a brand new multiplayer map, playing a brand new multiplayer mode. So it's going to be a lot of awesome content.
What a bunch of random weapons. I don't even know yet.
And for those of you who are watching at home thinking, well, that sucks for me, don't worry, we've got your back because
we are going to be hosting a beta later this summer, so everyone will get a chance to get their hands on Destiny 2
later this
before
summer,
launch.
you're sick. It still sucks for us.
We still don't know what day it is.
We already knew that was coming.
Doing all this, bringing a vision and an undertaking as ambitious and huge as Destiny 2 to life, it takes more than just the great talent we have at Activision and the great talent we have at Bungie. It takes partners who also can see the vision and believe in the vision as much as we do. And we have a partner just like that in Sony. They have been by our side since really before day one. These guys are, legit. Some of the hardest core Destiny players I know are on the team that we work with at Sony. So they've been hugely supportive every step of the way of Activision, of Bungie, and of the Destiny vision, including today, because they're providing all of the slick 4K PS4 Pros that you're going to be playing on today. So a heartfelt thanks to our partners at Sony for being there with us. Let's hear it for them. Now, it's no secret that Destiny has inspired millions of console gamers all over the world, but there is one community so far of gamers that have never been able to get in on the fun, and that's all you PC fans out there. Now, as you know, we've already announced that Destiny 2 is coming to the PC. It's going to be an epic version of the game, and today, you don't have to take my word for that. You're going to get to put your hands on it, check it out for yourself, and see all the love and attention that we're building into it just for PC fans. But what we haven't announced is where you're going to be able to find it. Well, let me tell you, there is a place out there where the most awesome PC games and the most passionate PC gamers anywhere in the world both live. And Destiny 2 is going to live there as well. So I want to introduce a friend of mine who wanted to be here in person. He's all the way over in China today, so he's going to get it on the fun by video. But he knows a thing or two about epic PC games, and it's my friend and counterpart at Blizzard Entertainment, Mike Morhaime.
Thanks, Eric. Hi, everyone. I'm Mike Morhaime from Blizzard Entertainment, and I'm excited to be part of today's Destiny 2. You may be wondering, why is Blizzard crashing a Destiny party? Well, we're big fans of what Activision and Bungie have done with Destiny. We think it's a great game and a cool
they're gonna put Destiny 2 on Blizzard Launcher instead of Steam?
Also,
because that wouldn't surprise me either.
There's an awesome and passionate community around the world.
Kind of combine it with Activision.
With Destiny 2 coming to PC, we thought it would be a great opportunity to bring the Destiny community and the Blizzard community together.
So I'm
excited to announce that Destiny 2 will be available for PC exclusively through Battle.net, Blizzard's online gaming service.
That's cool.
Players will be able to buy and download.
It's funny they're actually changing the name. It's not called Battle.net anymore.
And connect with each other through social features such as friends lists and cross-game chat. We're excited
Some
to
people are
partner
going to be
with
mad about
talented
that,
folks at Bungie and Activision to make this happen, and we look forward to bringing Destiny 2 to Blizzard's platform. Now, I know you have an action-packed day ahead of you with a bunch of Destiny 2.
It's not like they came out and went, hey, we're going to put on Uplay.
Nigga, that would make zero sense. That would make negative sense.
We'll put it on Origin.
Yeah. Origin's so much better than
So thanks
a couple years
to Mike
ago.
for helping us make that great announcement. Thanks again to our partners at Bungie for doing what they do and making an awesome game you're going to get to check out today. Thanks to the entire team at Activision for doing what you do and bringing this thing to life. But most of all, we all want to thank all of you here in person, and all of you watching all over the world. This game is built on the belief that playing is always more fun when you're doing it with your friends. And in no time flat, you guys have made the Destiny community one of the most engaged, one of the most passionate, one of the most positive gaming communities maybe ever. So with that, those of you at home, we'll see you online this summer in the beta. And for those of you here in the room, let's go play.
The beta? With all the features?
Suck you. I hate every one last one of you that's going to be able to play it. You suck dick. Okay, that's it.
Do you see Fun Greg?
Yeah, yes, he's right there. Are you gonna show anything? I just want to see if they're gonna show anything else. Let me see what they do after this. After they move out.
Some of the probably gotta talk to someone.
Okay, so
yeah, that's probably everything.
Initial thoughts.
I mean,
on it.
It looks. I mean, it looks fucking awesome.
I think it looks so much better than Destiny 1.
Oh yeah.
It definitely, like, graphically looks so much
Oh
better.
yeah, definitely, yeah, absolutely.
I love the new vehicles they added. That tank looks fucking dope.
I hope they actually do something with it now in this one rather than the first one where like you rarely even use like people don't even know there's turrets in the strikes because like you just really
I use them.
They don't make it.
I barely noticed.
They were fine.
Use them.
It was like the flare when it's like this
Yeah.
white circle. I'm like, what is this? Oh, it's a
Joey's
turret.
probably texting me about Destiny.
But yeah, I think it looks promising.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, this actually is probably gonna make me go home and pre-order it.
Okay, I'm probably gonna pre-order it now. To be honest.
So for me, the game looks better, but I will say that because this is, I was gonna say because the game is early in development, it probably doesn't look as good as it's gonna look.
Yeah.
It's gonna look even better when it comes out. I still think that. Because based on like the trailer, it looks like it's a better resolution and all that, and things look better, and the lighting and effects and all that shit
Especially
is way
the
better.
cinematics.
But I think the I don't know. So there were some parts where like the textures and stuff like that for like grass. I thought that might have looked better, but again, I think that's all gonna be based on how like exactly how big the worlds are and what you're gonna be able to do. And also, it'll probably look better as they have more time on it.
Yeah, they still have 4 more months left.
Yeah. I mean, they've been working on Destiny 2 since, like, after Destiny 1 came out. Whether that...
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, whether that means, like... They didn't put a big team on it because they were still trying to roll out the DLC. But
they probably
had some people on it.
Yeah, they probably did some more things, probably more so after The Taken King came out. That's probably when it started really started kicking.
I don't know if it's going to be 60 frames. I know Twitch can handle 60 frames if it is 60 frames. I just
some
don't know.
Some of the cinematics kind of looked
it looked very compressed though. Like,
yeah, I know. I was gonna say like
so
maybe it's just the settings the way they had it and they were showing it off. Obviously, people are gonna play and they're gonna let us know.
They probably wouldn't announce that.
That's the best thing about these things. That afterwards, like reporters come out and tell you all the little things that you didn't know about it and shit like that. The one thing that did look significantly better was for some reason Orbit looked like way better than like fucking. I don't know why, but that part of the whole reveal was like the best looking part. They didn't really show anything for like the ships, like what we can actually do with the ships. I'm hoping we can do some more with the ships. They didn't talk about vault space or anything like that either. So there's a lot of stuff. I know there's a reason why they didn't spill everything because they're trying, like they even said it on the official Bungie podcast or something like that. Like they're trying to have multiple events throughout the year that talk about different things. So some of these things is just initial off of the gameplay reveal. But in terms of gameplay, it looks like it's still like the gameplay is gonna feel the same as Destiny 1, which is what everyone wanted. I think that was the main thing everyone wanted was for if anything was gonna stay the same was that the way, because that was like probably the best thing about 1 was how the gameplay and the combat and all that shit felt.
Yeah.
So glad that
like
looks the same.
There were like 400 to 500,000 people watching this stream.
What else I will say is that it looks like a lot of like assets might have been reused, but I think it was only reused because again this is like a vertical slice.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't show stuff because they don't want you to see it until the game comes out, and maybe also again because it's like an early build of it. So this is like pre-alpha and shit like that. So yeah. So I mean, I guess those are the things I just was a little bit worried about, like because I didn't really see it. Like, hopefully the game looks better. The frame rate is whatever. We'll see about that. Yeah, it runs better. I know for sure they're gonna have something more like Pro is gonna, and maybe Scorpio too.
I'd imagine Scorpio too.
They're gonna have better settings and it's gonna, stuff like that. All right, but let's get on to the positives. I just wanted to get that shit out the way.
The map is huge.
Nigga, it's like
It is so big.
It's like they mixed Destiny 1 with Horizon.
Exactly.
That whole marketing thing. I know Horizon wasn't the first to do it, but like
I was thinking Tomb Raider at first too.
Horizon is like really
ones.
Okay, so the reason why I was thinking it is because like Horizon has different activities like that are vastly different throughout the map.
Yeah.
So if I was looking at it correctly, it looked like you could go, I don't know what the symbols were, but usually when you see the two swords crossed together, that's Crucible. I don't know if it was like, if you go to this part of the map, you can start a Crucible match right fucking here, and it'll start up instantly, and it'll wait for people to populate.
Well, the sword thing was those adventures they were talking about, and then there was like the other thing was the, what was it? Not the dungeons, but like the lost.
Yeah, they said that the lost sections are like dungeons basically. So when you go to those and stuff like that, they'll.
That reminds me of in Horizon the what were they called? Like the places where you would go and you would be able to override more.
Oh, cauldrons.
Oh yeah, cauldrons.
Remind me of the cauldrons.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. My phone's blowing up now because Twitter's blowing up.
But yeah, I'm very glad that they incorporated a lot of the activities in the map, and it does seem like you could be able to go through these very seamlessly. Because like you said,
you don't have to go to orbit for everything.
Yeah, so you can just go from one.
The orbit looks
to
smooth
another.
regardless.
Exactly. But yeah, the guns. I'm glad that there's no similar geometry for the guns like they were in Destiny 1. Like, I don't want to see any gun that looks like the multi-tool. I don't want to see any fucking gun with the same frame as the Red Death. I don't. Well, the Kvostov was like the only gun that had that shape to it. I want to see more guns that actually have, you know, like different geometry to them. I like how they said they switched it up. So like now it kind of is like when we saw Destiny 1, he had two primaries. He had a hand cannon and he had like a scout rifle, but it shot like a pulse for some reason. Yeah. But it looks like, what did he say? Like the first one is kinetic. So the first slot, no matter what weapon it is going to be kinetic damage. The second one is going to be, what is it?
I don't know.
Charge, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
And it's like that's going to have like an element.
Yeah, so like the last two slots are going to have elements. So like...
Yeah. So it's not going to be specific weapons have an element.
Yeah, so
it's
technically...
going to be like, this slot has solar damage, and whatever weapon you put in there has solar damage.
Yeah, so technically... there is still like elemental primaries, but the way they did it is dope because you could technically have two primaries depending on what you want. So you could have a pulse rifle and a scout rifle, or you could have you could have like a hand cannon in the first slot and then a sidearm in the second one, or a sniper in the second one.
That'd be crazy.
Or
a hand cannon and a sidearm. I mean, you already have kind of that.
So it looks dope. The one thing I did notice, they didn't even show us the perk tree yet. So like,
we didn't even see any of that.
We didn't see the perk tree. The one thing I was also hoping at was that the menu might look a bit more different. It does look different compared to Destiny 1, enough to where I'm satisfied. But I thought it would look way more different. But it's whatever.
Yeah, it's nice to see that it still like feels like Destiny.
There's certain things in Destiny that you just shouldn't change. But I mean, aesthetics wise, you could change everything. But I guess that's just with how this game is. I guess that's just the best way to keep the HUD and all that shit. The fact that they're giving literally each Vanguard their own planet is fucking dope, because now not only can you, it looks like they're trying to bring more identity to each class, but now you literally have a planet based for each class. So when you go to Titan, you'd be like, oh, Titan's the best one. Like, not only is this class the best, but the fucking planet's the best. Or like, me personally, nigga, you know how much I like Titans.
Yeah.
But that Warlock, what was it? Dawnblade? That shit looks fucking dope.
Yeah.
And we didn't even see the other classes for each, like subclasses for each class.
Yeah.
So like we don't, but so far that one is the best one.
Do you think for that first mission, because they showed off the new subclasses, but that's supposed to be like before you get them, right? So do you think?
Yeah, that's what so that's what I was saying.
I think that like if you had a character in Destiny 1 and you like connected it somehow, that would be like the only time you have your old gear.
Yeah, so
that'd be kind of cool.
I think they'll introduce new gear because they're always making new gear in the tower. I don't think gear has to be a thing. I think maybe it'll be dope if they just give you a Kvostov and be like, get through this shit with Kvostov. But I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they're gonna make the first mission like a tutorial. So they're gonna introduce new weapons and new types and all that stuff. I do think, I don't know, this obviously hasn't been confirmed, but I do think when you do the first mission, the reason why I was saying I don't think this mission is going to be in 2 is because if you just play that, it would be sucky, and like I'm hoping Bungie learned their lesson from basically letting people play the game like they did in 1, and then getting the game later on was basically the same shit. They just played the whole thing. I think in the first mission we'll have the old subclasses. We'll have because like you said, they take control of the Traveler, and we lose all of our shit.
Yeah. And then we slowly regain it back.
Exactly. So we're going to have to learn these new subclasses some way. So we're not gonna. I don't think we're gonna start off with Dawnblade and fucking what was it? I don't even remember. I only remember the Dawnblade. That was the dopest one.
The fucking Sentinel.
Sentinel was
that's like the second best one, honestly.
That was
that's like basically that's like fucking Captain America.
Exactly.
I think it was like Arc Striker.
Arc Strider, I think it was.
Yeah, that was cool too.
But yeah, I think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna be able to use those, which is good because obviously they're gonna point it in the story.
There's still only 3 classes. They're the same classes.
Yeah.
As far as we know. So
now, when he kept putting up that fucking shield, that Titan, I don't want to say that was a new subclass because it did look like ice. That could be a part of the Void class for the Titan.
Yeah.
So, but I love how they're giving even more
like new stuff.
They're giving even more unique abilities for each subclass. So
it isn't just like you have an ultimate and then you have like
you have your super and then you have your melee in your grenade, and those differ depending on the class and subclass. Each subclass within the class has a certain ability. So
and I don't think they didn't even include your melee, did it?
It showed off. The hunter still has the.
It showed 3 different abilities, so they're adding one more ability beside the melee and the grenade. So they're making it even more like an MMO. Shit like that is gonna be very important when it comes to raids and shit like that. You gotta be like, oh yeah, Dawnblade, put your shit down.
Especially that rift the warlock can put on the ground.
That thing down to and people were saying they should have had stuff like that to begin with on in Destiny 1.
Well, we know what happened in Destiny 1.
Exactly. So
I'll take it now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of
this. Looks like this is the game they wanted to make when they started.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why they started so early on it, is because that's what they wanted to do, and shit went to hell, but they still have to prove it to us that this is worth it. I mean, I already pre-ordered this shit. I'm going to get it.
I'm sold on it.
I mean, I've been sold on it. I just want to see certain things.
I didn't see anything about crossplay, so I feel like it's probably not the case because I feel like they would have announced that relatively early so people can pre-order.
Especially since they're bringing one of their big things is that they're bringing it to PC.
Yeah.
And I don't think they would do that where you could fight people in the Crucible and have someone on PC.
Oh yeah, well
clearly an advantage.
Well, I'm just saying even with PS4, Xbox
and that's the
One,
reason why I'm holding the hope for 60 frames because I still made that same I made earlier.
Yeah.
You cannot have a 30 frame per second locked game. On PC, it just can't be. Maybe it's just not ready for PlayStation when they were showing it. And maybe they're not ready to show it now to the people playing. But I hope I'm still holding out hope. If they do, that would be very weird and kind of sucky if they don't. But I just know that they're gonna take advantage of the power in the
Greg's playing it. Yeah, the Homecoming mission. That's the Homecoming mission he's about to play. The one they're talking about.
I'm gonna kill that nigga. Give me sick. He's pop. Okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I give him credit though because he did play Destiny 1. He played it for a while and then he couldn't. It was whatever for him.
I love this though. Even Bungie helps. Before players can get prepared for Destiny 2 on PC, they need to first set up their Blizzard account. And they have this whole thing going already. That's cool that they have it there.
Oh yeah.
Kind of
mind that it's on that stuff. It's on Battle.net instead of Steam.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I guess the last thing I was gonna say was that the clan stuff is dope too. Man, I need those in my room. I just need that. But yeah, the clan stuff is dope too because I was just by the way, I changed the group clan to Dominus Gary. So cause I was waiting for the proper name for him. It was Primus, but I guess now it's Dominus.
Dominus Gary.
So no one else has that, and even in Destiny 2, we'd be the ones that have it. If you want to join Dominus Gary, let us know. When 2 come out, we might get you up in there. You can get down on the action.
Oh,
Exactly. But anyways, yeah, I like how they're incorporating that inside the game because that was one thing I did not like
I'm pre-ordering on PS4 now.
Was when people would be in raids or some shit and they would just leave.
Yeah.
Now you can just be like, alright, whatever, just look for another clan. Like, look for another... Or, look for another person, look for another clan. We're on this
part... You can turn that thing on.
Yeah, we're on this part of the raid. Come in, we have this. You can look at it and be like, okay, do I like these people or not, or whatever. And you join them. Like, that's dope.
Yeah, it's really
so, I think, overall, this was dope. Obviously, there's just certain things that but overall, they basically hit everything I wanted to know about in terms of, like, features in the game. Features is like, and they did more. So, that's my take on it.
I still hope they do something with the ships.
Yeah.
So it's not just a loading screen.
But again, like, we probably won't be in orbit that much.
Well, there's that.
That's why I'm hoping there's like specific missions that like
at least let us be able to fucking move the ship while we're in orbit doing something. Like, let us move it around.
Yeah, I know. Like in
I think honestly, like like they showed we have different planets and stuff like that. But like it would be dope if like it seems like this game is very much about, even though the game is about and the story is about us coming together to defeat Red Legion. It also makes it seem like it's kind of like this journey about each character finding themselves.
Yeah.
To like know who they are in order to come together to like. Because, like it was shown in the first trailer, like Zavala was showing him like when he was really young and shit like that, and then like Cade goes off on his own, Ikora goes off on her own and shit like that. And by the way,
wait, we didn't outside of that cinematic, we haven't seen anything for the Fallen.
Well, like if you know the Grimoire, like if you know the story of Destiny 1, like I think during the Age of Triumph or whatever, they basically. From what has been going on, I don't want to get too deep into it, but like the Fallen kind of seems like the Fallen might come together, like all the houses might just collapse and come together under one thing. So I feel like the Fallen are gonna come out way later in Destiny 2.
Like maybe an expansion or something.
Maybe expansion, maybe an update, and then like we'll get to see what happened to the Fallen now.
Yeah.
But it was pretty obvious those enemies were gonna come back.
Yeah.
Just because like they're so big and like the stories weren't really finished in one, so like
we saw a little bit of Hive, but there wasn't too much Hive either. We don't really know what's going on.
I'm just glad
we fought a lot of Hive in the first game, so
I am just so glad the Cabal finally are getting the spotlight.
Yeah,
because in all of Destiny 1, it was always first it was the Vex, then it was the Hive, then it was the Fallen for a little bit, and then it was the Hive again, and it's always like, oh yeah, Cabal's here.
Yeah, because
and now it has a story to it, because apparently they said like he's been raised from the start to think that
since he was
you're
a little
gonna
turtle,
get the Traveler's light.
The Traveler was supposed to be for them, and that we're in the way of that.
They think the Traveler made a mistake.
Oh my goodness!
What?
Okay, so y'all don't really listen to the story and Grimoire and all that shit, but like in Destiny 1 and in Taken King. Obviously, the Queen of the Awoken, quote unquote, died. She's not really dead. They basically confirmed that.
Yeah.
Her brother
lands on Jupiter, right?
Yeah, her brother. No, he landed on Mars, I think.
Oh, is it Mars?
Some shit happened.
I read about this.
Yeah, some shit happened where basically he was taken into custody by the Fallen, and he basically just tries to make it seem like they have him under control, but then like they say something in the Grimoire where it's basically like. He looks up at the house leader of one of I think the House of Kings or something like that, and like something to where it references how his sister would be proud of what he's doing. So basically, it makes it seem like her brother is going to be the leader of the Fallen in the future.
He comes in with the Fallen behind him and fucking destroys the Cabal.
If you know, the reason why they're called the Fallen is because the Traveler used to be on their planet.
Yeah.
They used to have what they used to call the Great Machine. That was the name that they had for it.
And the Fallen are like, no, wait, come back.
Exactly. They want it, which is what Dead Orbit basically wants to turn us into. They want us to leave Earth and just leave the Traveler and we become the Fallen 2.0. But
I don't get that.
If he comes back and he sees that the Cabal are trying to take it, and he's in, like us and the Fallen have experienced the Traveler before. This is someone who has never experienced the power of the Traveler, and they just want it. I'm just thinking like maybe that theory of him coming together with the Fallen, taking control of them and using them for good. Because people were saying like maybe he's gonna use them for bad because he didn't like us anyway.
Yeah.
But
that's the main thing I'm concerned about because he was like a really big asshole.
Yeah, but again, his sister didn't mind us. And he said, and it said in the Grimoire card again, something to the effect that like his sister would be proud of what he's doing. So like if his sister would be proud of anything, it would be like him taking it over and using the House of Fallen for good or shit like that. But I don't know. We don't know, nigga. We gonna see.
We don't even know what the
we
Reef.
don't
We don't even know what the Reef is doing.
Exactly. The next time we'll see this game probably is gonna be like E3.
That's a question I was gonna ask
April,
you guys.
May, which is next month.
What do you guys think we're gonna see before release? And I guess
Stuff at
E3.
E3.
If we see it at E3, it's probably gonna be at Sony's conference, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't think Activision's having a conference or anything like that.
Bungie has like a, not at E3, but they have like an event, don't they?
Not during
they
E3.
don't.
They have BlizzCon, but that happens separately.
Last time they did an event was like Rise of Iron, but it wasn't an event. It was just a live stream before E3 happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the next time we'll see it. Hopefully,
E3.
what I want to see, I don't expect to see all of the improvements if they don't confirm certain things that I was talking about. I wanted like 60 frames and all that shit. I think I don't even know what they would show. They went over a whole bunch of shit, and we kind of know what.
Yeah.
So if anything, if they show something at E3, it'd be like surprises, like what we haven't seen
might
yet.
be the new subclasses.
Maybe subclasses. Maybe they'll go more in depth about
maybe
how
like
certain guns
actual
work.
patrol. Not
Yeah,
it's not
maybe,
patrol anymore,
true.
but like maybe actual like open world exploration.
I think they still call it patrol. It's just what patrol is different now, and it's like expanded upon.
I'm just trying to see if there's anything.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this article. If there's anything that's been, because there's a lot of times where they'll show
afterwards, yeah.
games and they'll be like, then they'll go to the press and they'll be like, okay, there's this, this, and this. You guys can tell everyone.
But yeah, shit was dope. I need to make a whole bunch of fucking videos for the channel. It's gonna be
the channel.
Not like a hard for life anyway. But
Did they talk about what the party size is looking like for actual like co-op and in like
for raids it showed 6 people.
Okay, raids is 6.
For strikes it showed 3 people.
Most of the competitive
in
stuff.
Crucible is gonna be 4v4.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure why they chose 4v4, except for like I'm pretty sure the competitive scene, like MLG Destiny, is a lot of the things they do is 4v4, so that might be why. Oh yeah, the confirmed Trials is back. We didn't know that for sure. There were story reasons as to why Trials might not be back, but they confirmed that.
I don't know how.
I think that's what
the lighthouse is fucking gone.
We don't know what the fuck was going on there.
That was Mercury.
We don't know for sure.
That
we don't
looked
know
like Mercury.
We don't know what's
calling
going on.
it.
Jack.
I'm calling it.
Okay,
There
you
it
can
is.
call it. You can call it. I'm not
calling
saying.
it right
I'm not
now.
saying. I'm not
Mercury's
saying
gone.
you're wrong, man.
Here's your confirmation. Here's the picture of the weapons.
Come back.
It's
to
it's
this
kinetic,
video
energy, and
when
power.
Mercury's
Those are the
confirmed to
three
be gone.
sections. Jack.
What?
Those are the 3 sections: kinetic, energy, and power.
Energy.
Yeah.
And the 2 things on the side says armor, agility, and recovery.
Those are the new like perks.
Clans has its
from
own
before
section.
where they had intellect and what were the other 2? Discipline and something else. Strength. They changed that.
Clans have their own section of the.
That's weird. Oh, you can't swipe it.
That's crazy, man. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, man.
Yeah, we don't see anything exotic yet. It's all legendary.
Yeah, so I don't know. But yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna say the last thing I want to say I want to see next is how they talked a lot about PvE today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They need to talk about PvP next time.
Yeah.
Exactly how different it is compared to.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll be a big.
Because that was one of the major problems. Like they could never perfectly balance the weapons in PvP because they wanted it to be across the board like the whole game. Whatever you did the hand cannons in PvP, it would be affected in PvE. So that's the reason why, like, when we got what's it called?
Yeah, this dude's got a sidearm in the first section. He's got a sidearm in the kinetic section.
That's why whenever we got the Fatebringer back, it was not nearly as good in PvE as it was in year 1 because they nerfed hand cannons classes, the whole class of weapons, all the way down to like, you know, so they're still a good weapon in PvP, but in PvE they suck ass because the range is terrible. So, yeah, I guess that's what I want to see next. Did y'all want to say anything?
About in-game rosters.
Y'all wanted to see
You're just
next?
talking about the thing we already have? This is in-game rosters. What was that about?
I guess it was just showing, like, the people playing Destiny, whether they be in your fire team or in your friends list, playing at the time.
Yeah, this is what the invite looks like for, like, the clan thing.
But yeah, did y'all want...
I think that's it. I mean, like, we'll see it again at E3. The thing is, if we see it at E3, it'll be at Sony's show for sure. But the question is, depending on how Sony does their show, like last year was a very theatrics thing. So they wouldn't do like, they probably show a trailer.
It would just be like another mission.
Yeah, I wonder if they would do like a live stream separately to talk about stuff. If that's the case.
Something.
Unless it's like a traditional conference this year, then they will get on stage and maybe talk about it.
Yeah.
And then we have a beta, which I imagine they're going to announce the date of at E3.
Yeah.
And they said later this summer, so maybe
I
July,
swear to God,
August.
if it is literally going to be, I'm calling this too. That they're gonna have the thing at E3 and it's gonna be like, and you can play the beta right now.
Wow. I would be on my phone and be like, let me just download it.
Let me download.
Actually, I turn my Xbox on from here. I'll figure it out.
I don't know.
Somehow.
I don't know how the fuck we do it. You'd have to go on the Bungie website because once you redeem your pre-order thing, you have to like register on there, and they email you some shit for the code. So for early access, whenever you get early access. So
people are calling this Destiny 1.5, but like it's
the Destiny it should have been.
This is really just it is Destiny 2. Like it is the sequel, but it's
I
can
understand why people say it because again, there's certain things in the game they kept because there's no reason for them to change it.
Yeah.
But
by the way, Life is Strange 2 was confirmed today.
Yeah, I saw that. And I was
just a
like,
random note.
Normally, I would be like, "Fuck yes," but like this.
Is more important right now.
So,
I'm just seeing if there's anything else showing up around here.
But yeah, that's all I really want to see next is like, obviously as they show the game too, I want it to look better. Like I think as they show it later on, closer to launch, it'll definitely look better. So I want to see that, and I want to see what happens in Crucible and shit like that. And then I want to see the roadmap if they have a roadmap. Besides, I already know they said like later in the winter we're already gonna get the Osiris DLC, and in spring of 2018, which is like a couple months later, we'd be getting the Rasputin DLC.
Rasputin.
So that's it.
That's the one thing I was going to ask during that trailer was they were showing off all this Earth stuff. I'm like, what is going on with like the war mines?
He's underground as well as they have like satellites in outer space. They're saying all the satellites are gone.
Yeah.
So I think that's maybe what the DLC will be, is explaining what Rasputin is doing with this.
That was Rasputin's main thing, was that he was like satellite defenses.
Yeah, like orbital like attack.
He probably lost all of his like the shit you could see.
I don't know, but I think that's what that DLC is gonna be, is explaining all that. But
all right, well, I mean, I'm waiting. I'm gonna probably get pre-order right after we start this video. Like I said, because I don't see crossplay coming, so I'm just gonna get it on PS4. So that's how it's gonna be. Because I want to play with you guys. But it's gonna be fun.
And again, all those guns.
That armor just.
That one Warlock armor that we saw?
With like the wings?
It looked like Galahorn armor. Like
yeah.
I saw a shotgun too that the Titan had the same design
that
on it. Oh. Okay, but
Hunters better not be shafted this time.
Nigga, shut up. Y'all had the Scion flare cloaks. Y'all had...
Okay, we got two things. We got
three cloaks.
It's the same cloak,
yeah,
but three different flavors.
Tanics cloak.
We get flavors.
And then you got that, and then you got the Graviton forfeit.
Trials of Osiris cloak.
Okay, that was pretty good. I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
So shut up. Yeah, the Bones of AO.
We got the what's-his-name helmet.
Okay. Compared to literally everything else the Titan and the Warlock got, it's ridiculous. Like, everything the Titan got was amazing. Everything the Warlock got was amazing.
Frosties that came out in Taken King, which was the fucking... The OP... They're still OP and they're dope. Is like the legs you run around and then your recharge increases and they literally freeze as you run. Ice comes on the fucking boots you're wearing.
I don't remember seeing those.
Nigga, you ain't played Destiny, that's why.
I'm pretty sure I got those recently.
what's it called? The arms that give you 2 skip grenades.
Well, okay.
Oh yeah.
The point is, for every one cool thing the Hunter got, there was like 3 cool things gotten for both Titan and Warlock.
Just because Titan's weird shit, you know? They just know.
We have a giant electric staff. It's pretty cool though. We by the way, we got the names of the classes.
By the way, that concept art was right. That leaked a while ago.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we saw.
It was like
it wasn't all fire classes like it kind of saw in
but
the
like
concept
they
art,
each had like a shield, a staff, and a sword.
And it was all shown in this trailer. So that
I wonder
guy
if we're still gonna have
who
only
leaked that
3
was, you know,
and those weapons
or if we're
that
gonna have
were
more
like in the database of
yeah, the
Destiny
fucking
1.
dubious volley like that was in 1.
The one that looked like a rocket launcher that had like a ball on
Yeah,
it.
that's the. And it looked like Axis's weapon from the raid in Wrath of the Machine.
It'd be kind of cool if, like, after we beat the game, we get to get the other 3 subclasses back.
Man, there's just so much shit.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
If that was like probably not a 100% reward, like if you collect everything in the game, because there's probably going to be like Grimoire collectibles.
Or there's a lot of
type of.
They have to have that.
There's more collectibles and stuff like that now.
Yeah, they have to have that in the game, please.
Right, this game is so exciting because like the first one launched like a mess, and then they fixed it and they made it really great, but like it wasn't built on a good
already
foundation.
burned a lot of people.
Yeah, but this looks really fucking good. I don't even know like how you could look at this and be like, this doesn't look fantastic.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fucking clear up my notification.
Yeah,
I got no numbers. I got none more.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm just gonna have wet dreams until we see it again, and you know, I'm just gonna be dreaming about it. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, all that shit. You can make fun of us down in the comment section for our reaction and all that stuff. But yeah, we'll see y'all next time on the next Destiny video.
Also, probably E3. That's probably next time.
You'll see
big reactions
on E3 next time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's less than a month away.